understanding. They are vanity, the work of errors. In the time of their visitation, they shall perish. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. Yahweh of hosts is his name. So the portion of Jacob are us men. We're not into this doctrine of the world, man. Right? Thinking, you know, like, first of all, this man is the Most High's son, right? You know, we put our trust in chariots of Babylon. Thinking, oh, who can take us down, man? Yahweh shall take you down. Okay? So we're not like them.
He said, vengeance is mine.
Go on.
Saith the Lord.
Interesting.
Yeah, and that also proves there where it says former of all things. Okay, Jacob created everything. Is the 12 tribes. Everything that you can touch and see in this filthy place.
So then, I'm a God, right? North American? Right?
Native, yes.
Yeah. Nice. I like that. I like it. I'm a Gad.
Gadite.
A Gadite?
Yes. I-T-E, and the word just means you're a son of Gad.
Nice.
One of the 12 tribes.
Oh, I like it. I like it.
Yeah.
You guys are very eclectic, very, very unique, right?
Peculiar.
No, not peculiar.
Well, that's
Peculiar
our
means I would be curious about it,
strange
but I
or,
mean, like,
or treasure.
yeah, but I mean, like,
But that's to the Most High.
well, you got to remember, this is
these people-
2020, right? So I mean, like, there's so
Well, you got to
much
understand that
difference.
these people on the sign belong to the Most High.
Yeah, but I mean, like, if
Then
a
nobody's supposed to put a number on these people. Anybody who's putting a number on these people, that means that they're trying to control them. Because didn't that?
well, I mean, like, as a Gad, you know,
It's a Gadite.
as a Gadite, I won't have a problem with that. But I mean, like, I think maybe if someone was to be called the Judah, the top one.
Judite.
Yeah, I mean, and the other side, the Negroes.
So that's what the white man call us. Because
Jesus.
he called you an Indian.
Paleface, he
Right?
called us that.
And the
Oh,
Indian,
yeah.
Which means savages. It's synonymous with savage,
Oh yeah.
right? And the savage was him. He's the one that came and massacred the people and stole from them. Right? So anybody that's savage would be him.
Okay, no. I know about the name branding and everything, but I just don't know how you handle the idea of anger issue. Like, because I, for one, am an Aboriginal Native Canadian, born and raised on this concrete jungle, you know? My father went to war. My father before him didn't go to war because he wasn't, you know, scooped up by the government. And then my father before him didn't have nothing to do with that because, I mean, whiteys didn't even come over to the country then.
So what's your question?
My question is just like, my question is Judah right there. That one right there, just
That's a new one.
that's a weird one. That's one I don't, you know.
You mean your big brother?
What's your swamp? What don't you like about it? What are you saying?
It says Negroes.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So that's a name the so-called white men put in that
But
tribe.
like, I mean, like, do you guys like seriously like Negroes?
No,
But that's what
Because,
the
I
white
mean-
man put that.
Exactly.
We're just putting it there for edification. We could have put, blacks.
Yeah.
Well, you know, even the
Which
word
we're not
black.
black.
Them. Yeah.
That's a more derogatory term.
Yeah, I know. That's a more direct. See, I like the way. Thank you for putting that together for me.
Yeah.
Now I know it. Now I know that is the more derogatory term. But then you guys got to also remember, like, native. Like, you guys got to remember, I'm a native, right? So I mean, like, it's really
You're a Gadite.
difficult.
Gad. You're a
It's
Gadite.
really difficult for me as a as an Aboriginal native young man, like coming into this
Even
whole,
even the word Aboriginal that so-called white man tells you to use, it means you're after the original. So he's telling you, oh no, you're after me. I'm the original. That's what he's telling you. But he's not telling you that. He's telling you that in a fourth tongue. And then even the word native, when you check it up in etymology, native means slave. It means slave.
yeah, but
I
I
can
mean, like,
pull it up right
you
now.
gotta remember, like, we have, just like you guys, we have like multiple cultures, right? So like you think like,
You know your question on anger? You got a precept for it. You got a precept for it.
but also
this is-
too
yeah,
at
yeah,
the
yeah.
same time,
Oh,
like
precept.
I'm not trying to diss.
So this is
We're
Deuteronomy.
just reasoning, man.
Come here,
Just
let's
reason- we're just
talk
reasoning.
for a
It's not for
second.
them.
No problem.
Yeah, it's not for them, man.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 37. And thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations.
So the Negro, the Haitian, the native, or Aboriginal, those are proverbs. Those are dark sayings.
So it's a byword, right? Which means that you've been called out of your name.
Yeah.
Because the Most High called you God, right?
So when someone calls you a native or an Indian, that's a product of the curses from God. When you ignorantly call God, which his name is
Gotta be true.
Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. That's his real name. Never forget that name.
Pardon? Say that one again.
Yahweh.
Yahweh
Yahweh.
Yeah.
Bashem Yahushai.
Yahweh.
And Yahweh
Hashem.
Bahashem means in the name
Yasha.
Yahweh Shai.
Yeah.
Yahweh Shai. So it's Yahweh.
Yahweh means to be.
And some tribes would call the name Yahweh. Yahweh.
Yeah.
Right?
Mathathawa.
Do the name.
That's what they're saying.
saying?
Right?
They're saying.
Hiawatha. Mathathawa.
Yeah.
Huh?
That's the same names that my culture knows. So I mean,
Yeah,
That's
that's
because
Kadash.
that's because your culture knows that.
Spoke
because
Hebrew.
They're Israelites.
That's they spoke Hebrew, but they lied instead of speaking. It was all the broken, broken Hebrew, speaking broken Hebrew that they're speaking.
Yeah, just like how you have like the Jamaicans, so-called Jamaicans, they speak a patois, which is English,
English.
You know what?
broken English mixed with French. So it's
Creole.
it's a broken language. Just like English today that we're speaking is it's a broken language from Old English and French and Germanic.
Yeah,
Yeah, continue.
So it says, and thou shalt become an astonishment, a proverb, and a byword among all nations, whither Yahweh shall lead thee. Now the tribe of Gad, they were led over here. They were led over to this land, right? Through your history, you traveled over here. You set up a civilization with laws and customs that go back to these people on the sign.
You guys wore your
Then-
fringes. Salaka.
Then no problem. Then the evil white man, he came over here, and then he took you down, right? And now this is a result. You've been called words. You've been called names. You've been put in residential schools. All your heritage has been stolen away. But what you have to know is there's going to be a payback for that. They're not going to get away scotch-free. But in order for that to happen, so you can deal with the anger, you have to confess back to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Confession is the first step to dealing with your anger. And how you deal with that? You come back to your nationality. Okay? So I just wanted to bring that up.
Yes.
That's all, brothers. That's all I have to say.
I got a precept.
Appreciate it.
So that's the first step to deal with anger. That's why we're standing here, and that's why you're standing over there. Right? Does that make sense?
So this is Ecclesiastes 7:7. Surely oppression makes a wise man mad.
So you ask about how we deal with it. We come into the scriptures. We go back to the laws.
I know I'm beyond that, man. In fact, I want to also participate. So if we can continue, and I'm sorry, brothers, but
I
I'm
understand.
gonna go dump this out so we can
Good,
participate.
good.
Take care.
No, he's come back. He's come back.
Oh, he is? Oh,
Yes,
shit.
yes.
I thought he was leaving. But he knows. He knows now.
Yeah.
He gets
Yeah.
out.
Okay, yes he is.
not
All right.
nice.
So it says, surely oppression makes a wise man mad. So
Getting
people might see us
kicked out
as
some
angry,
anger on
but we
Caesar.
understand we're oppressed. You see, a lot of people don't know that there's actual spiritual warfare going on because they know this Bible and think everything's okay, everything's all fine and dandy as long as they can eat, as long as they got a job, but they don't know this world is coming to an end. That's why everything is falling apart. You know what I'm saying? So we are calling to our people, and it's a spirit that brought you here to know that you're a Gadite, you're an Israelite, right? And we told you the Most High's name is Yahweh, his son is Yahushua. The world was taught Jesus, right? That's not their real name, right? That's this devil on the ground is not who the Bible speaks of. You see what I'm saying?
You want to go to Revelation?
Yeah,
Revelation and
13 is to the description.
Okay.
I can get it for you.
Okay.
So this is Revelation chapter 13, verse 1. No,